Good morning. Well, if you're hitting the road today, you're likely to run into some wind. There goes a semi driving on I-29 rather, dealing with some wind likely out on that roadway. We've got winds blowing the flags here at Dakota Magic Casino right along the state line as well. Camera shaking a bit too. So we're going to have to put up with the wind pretty much all day, especially in this first, I would say, part of the day into the evening hours. Late tonight, we'll see that wind ease up. Now, I have green lights otherwise for most of the day today for travel, but this morning there's also a few flakes out there, so you're gonna have to watch out for the wind and maybe some reduced visibility in parts of the region. So caution here for morning flakes and of course that wind. That's just gonna be a pesky wind all day long. Let's talk about that first. Here's a look at our wind speeds. Southern Valley is where we're seeing some of our strongest gusts down in that area, down by South Dakota. You can see Sisseton reporting a 33-mile-per-hour gust. Fergus Falls also gusting to 33 miles per hour. Fargo 25. So I am expecting the strongest winds to be in the south, but we're still getting some decent wind up north too. In Langdon, a steady wind speed of 20 miles per hour. So because it's coming in out of that southeasterly direction overall, this is going to warm us up, and it already has been as we've been making our way through the overnight hours and into this morning. We're up to 15 degrees now in Fargo. Grand Forks is up to 8 degrees. Southern Valley, that's where of course the air is moving in first, so it's a little warmer there. Northern Valley, we're closer to 0 over toward Baudette at 3 degrees, but that's an improvement over earlier this morning too. We have to factor in the wind though for how it feels out there. So wind chills are below 0 in most areas, 8 below in Grand Forks, and Fargo checking in right at 1 above. So again, you'll want to bundle up here for at least the start of the day today. Now checking out your radar and satellite map, clouds moving through, and I mentioned that snow, a few flakes. Right now it looks like mainly into lakes country. We could be seeing a few flurries elsewhere, anywhere where we have cloud cover this morning. But if you're around Fergus Falls, traveling along Highway 210 through Battle Lake, back up along Highway 10 as well in Otter Tail County, and then again up by Park Rapids, you can see the light blue on the map here where the radar is indicating that we've got a little bit of light snow, more of that stretching northward into Clearwater County too. And then the main part of the snow that we're expecting to see heading into tomorrow, still well out to the north and west. So we'll be watching for that in the coming hours. But for today, again, expect these temperatures to rise much more than yesterday. So we're kind of flipping things, keeping the wind. It's just coming in out of that different direction. So a reminder, we have that first alert weather day for tomorrow with that snow coming in and that combo of the wind. So we'll talk about what we can expect leading up to the first alert weather day and during the day right here in your hourly planner. So we're looking at the clouds taking over again today, already happening with a few areas of snow. And then as we make our way through the morning, that wind may increase a little bit more. We could see more gusts into the 20s and 30s around the valley. Plus temperatures on the rise. So by the time we get into noon, we're mainly in the 20s in spots. Southern Valley, that's where we'll be approaching 30 degrees and surpassing that for the afternoons. This is 4 o'clock. You can see a lot of us right around that melting point of 32 degrees. Up in the north, more into the 20s there. And again, we have to factor in a little bit of a breeze. So if you have plans to head out to the tree lighting in West Fargo tonight, well, you're going to want to bundle up. This is 6 p.m. We'll be in those upper 20s. We'll have a little bit of wind, but certainly milder than where we were yesterday. So kind of climbing things back into some warmer temperatures. Here's a look at our hour-by-hour planner for tomorrow. The morning starts relatively quiet, but by noon you can see eastern North Dakota and parts of Minnesota experiencing that snow. Afternoon and into the evening, the snow will be coming down. Wind coming in out of the northwest, and that combo will lead to some issues with visibility. So here's a look at our snowfall potential. This is more of a light to moderate snowfall event. We have some areas that are going to perhaps get as much as 5 inches of snow. Most of us in that 1 to 3 inch range. Again, it's the wind and the snow combo. Here's a quick look at that wind gust planner for Friday. Really picking up into the afternoon and evening with some gusts to near or reaching 40 miles per hour. So again, first alert weather day tomorrow. We quiet down, but we really cool down for Saturday for our events for Winterfest and for the Holiday Lights Parade. So dress appropriately if you're going to be out and about.
Windy, snowy,
yep,
cold.
It's
beginning
December.
to look a lot like Christmas.
Yep, we're in it now.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Lisa.